Well, right now, Detroit police are searching for the gunman who used a black Impala with a silver stripe to launch a heartless attack last night.
27-year-old Derek Blanton was shot as he drove his family in their van. Tonight, the mother in the passenger seat, who ended up with a gunshot wound to her hand, is sharing her story with our Sean Lay. Sean, there were kids in the van when the shots started flying.
Two kids, 6-year-old, the victim's young son, in the third row of this van. The couple's little girl in a car seat right behind them. The shots started coming in. The driver was shot to death. The mom in this case, young mom, dove across her seat so she could cover her daughter's car seat, and that car seat was even hit by one of these shots.
I just kind of like leaned over and blocked her. But how I blocked her, my hand probably went over the car seat like this. And I was trying to get low and cover her, shield her with my body.
Local 4 is not identifying her because police are still looking for the gunman that shot her. But tonight, this young mom, just 19 years old, is injured but alive, and so is her 1-year-old daughter. This mom saved her little girl's life.
Mother instincts, I guess. That's my instincts.
Those instincts kicking in at 7:30 last night in the Boston Edison neighborhood. The mom was in the passenger seat of this van. Her boyfriend, 27-year-old Derek Blanton, was driving. Their 1-year-old was in the rear seat. Blanton's 6-year-old son was in the third row when someone started firing into the van. Blanton was killed.
As I turned around after I'm shooting him and I look up, he's falling over on me.
The shots kept coming. This mom diving into the back to cover her little girl.
The top part of my baby car seat, the bullet went through it. Me diving over her and protecting her, she probably would have got shot in the head because she liked to sit up in her car seat. Our guardian angel was working.
All right, back here live in Boston Edison, you can still see all kinds of debris up and down the street here where this awful crash took place after the shooting. Look, we mentioned the 6-year-old boy of Derek Blanton. He was absolutely in shock watching all this unfold right in front of him, his own father being gunned down. He had to be hospitalized. We caught up with Blanton's sister. She came out of the hospital. She is going to give us an update at 6 o'clock on his condition, but he is doing much better tonight. Also, we also asked Detroit Chief of Police, Chief Craig. He has a message tonight for those gunmen, and it is a strong one. That's coming up tonight at 6. Kimberly and Devin, back to you.
Well, Sean, I guess similar to our first story tonight, the question goes to motive. Any word on that yet?
You know, there is word of a possible motive here. Not anything that Derek Blanton did, but something that he saw. One of his best friends shot and killed a couple of months ago. That plays a big role in this. We'll dig deeper into that tonight at 6 o'clock.
All right, we'll talk to you then, Sean.
The search is on tonight for the gunman who drove up next to a van in the Boston Edison neighborhood and opened fire. A young mother and 2 children inside escaped with their lives. 27-year-old Derek Blanton did not. Sean Lay is live with the impact on this community. And Sean, people are angry not only about the life lost, but also the disregard for those children.
You are spot on about that, Kimberly. Here we are along Rosa Parks, the scene of the crime. First gunshots, then this horrific crash. The 27-year-old driver, a witness to a crime this past spring. Police believe this may be a case of witness elimination. The gunman not caring if children are in the line of fire. 27-year-old Derek Blanton shot and killed as gunman fired into his van last night in the Boston Edison neighborhood. Also inside that van, Blanton's girlfriend. She dove into the back seat to cover her 1-year-old little girl.
Me diving over her and protecting her, she probably would have got shot in the head because she liked to sit up in her car seat.
Local 4 has learned that police believe this was another targeted hit. Blanton witnessed the fatal shooting of his best friend back in March. Investigators believe the same gunman likely shot Blanton to make sure he didn't cooperate with investigators. Those gunmen also shooting at kids. Blanton's 6-year-old was also in the van, traumatized watching his father get shot. Blanton's sister updates us on how that little boy is doing.
He got a little fractured ankle, but he's doing real good.
Another shooting, kids involved again, angering Detroit Police Chief James Craig.
Obviously, they're not hearing our message. If they don't want to take us serious, just know this: we will find you. We're good at what we do, and if we don't find you, the community is going to tell us.
Let's review how the kids are doing in this case. The 6-year-old, the victim's young son, who was in the back of that van, had to be hospitalized, absolutely traumatized watching his father be shot and killed. I'm told by family members he is doing better tonight. That 1-year-old, we met with her and her mother. Not a scratch on that little baby girl, despite a bullet going through her car seat. Homicide detectives say the key to this is the gunmen, who are in a black Impala with a silver stripe. They say they'll be working round the clock trying to find the car and that gunman. Live on the west side in the Boston Edison district, Sean Lay, Local 4.